Started?
Great. Before we kick it off, we have to satisfy the lawyers here. So on December 11th, 2020, Governor J.B. Pritzker again declared pursuant of Section 7 of the Illinois Emergency Management Agency Act 20 ILCS 3305/7 that a disaster exists in Illinois as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. As such, per SB 2135, recently passed by the General Assembly, I, as the Mayor of Lamont, in accordance with the aforementioned declaration of emergency by the governor, finds that it is not practical or prudent to have an in-person meeting tonight. Additionally, for the record, this meeting is being conducted via the Zoom virtual platform. Notice of the same was given to the public and at least one person. In fact, we have our entire board here, which is great to see for the first time in a long time. Along with our village administrator, are all present at Village Hall as is required by the newly amended act. So with that being said, would you please join me and stand for the Pledge of Allegiance for the May 10th, 2021 board meeting. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and justice for all. Okay, roll call, please.
I had to sit down here. Okay, this evening we're starting with trustee Kittredge.
Here.
Kwasniewski.
Here.
Maher.
Here.
McClafferty.
Here.
Kowalski.
Here.
And Stapleton.
Here.
Okay,
Okay, great. Thanks, Charlene. Next up, we have the consent agenda, which consists of the approval of minutes, the April 19th Committee of Whole, the April 26th Village Board Meeting. We have approval of disbursements. We have an ordinance, O-20-21, ordinance authorizing sale and disposal of surplus village property. We have a resolution, R-24-21, providing the destruction of certain verbatim recordings of closed session meetings. We have a resolution, R-25-21, reviewing the need for confidentiality of closed session meetings. We have resolution R-26-21 for maintenance under the Illinois Highway Code. I need a motion, please.
So moved. Second.
Okay, we have a motion by trustee Snagowski, seconded by trustee McClafferty to approve the consent agenda. Do we have any questions or comments regarding the consent agenda? Roll call, please.
Kittredge,
Yes.
Kwasniewski,
Yes.
Maher,
Yes.
McClafferty.
Yes.
Kowalski,
Yes.
Stapleton.
Yes.
Okay, motion approved. All right, next up, we have the mayor's report. We have first off a public hearing for the First Amendment to an annexation agreement for the Villas of Equestrian Meadows. I need a motion, please.
So moved. Second.
Okay, we have a motion by trustee Stapleton, seconded by trustee Maher at exactly 6:36 PM. Just do those all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. Okay, we are officially in a public meeting for public comment. Before we do that, is Mark taking over this, George?
Actually, Jason's got it. Jason, if you want to give a brief overview and then I'll open it up to the public.
Sounds good. Good evening, everybody. Yes. As part of this public hearing, we're considering annexation of a parcel of about 2.41 acres located on McCarthy Road. This is adjacent to the 8.3 acres at the northwest corner of McCarthy and Bell Road that were previously annexed into Lamont. This parcel, as part of this public hearing, is under consideration later in the evening as part of the Villas at Equestrian Meadows planned unit development.
Thanks, Jason. Any questions or comments from the trustees? Any public comment, George?
No, this is the time. If anybody in the room has any comment, you can go up to the podium, but I will also open it up to the folks at home. I see a few from the public, but I don't see any hands up yet, Mr. Mayor. And Nope, I think you're good to go.
Okay, motion to close the public meeting.
So moved. Second.
All right, motion by trustee Snagowski, seconded by trustee Maher at 6:37 PM. As a quick minute. Roll call, please.
Kittredge,
Yes.
Kwasniewski,
Yes.
Maher,
Yes.
Clafferty,
Yes.
Snagowski,
Yes.
Stapleton.
Yes.
Okay, motion approved. Next up, the most important part of the evening. We have a proclamation for trustee Kwasniewski. Ryan, do you want to join me at the podium, please? All right. Whereas on April 4th, 2017, just seems like yesterday, right? Ryan Kwasniewski was chosen by the people of Lamont to serve as their elective representative on the village board and previously held an appointed position on the Planning and Zoning Commission from 2011 through 2017. And whereas for the past 4 years, Ryan has devoted a substantial amount of personal time becoming educated on the issues which affect the people of Lamont, preparing for and attending meetings, local functions, and contributing to the community, and fulfilling his duties of village trustee with honor and dedication. And whereas, as a lifelong resident of Lamont, Ryan Kwasniewski has served with ability and commitment as the marketing and communication liaison, working closely with staff to accomplish and implement improvements for community resources and economic development. And whereas through his term as Village Lamont trustee, Ryan Kwasniewski was selflessly volunteered his time and talent to public service and has displayed great commitment and devotion to advancing the best interests of the Village of Lamont. Now, therefore, I, John Agowski, Mayor of Lamont, and on behalf of the entire community and village board, and with the concurrence of past and present mayors, trustees, volunteers, staff members that have served with Ryan, hereby express our gratitude to him for his 10 years of committed service to the people of Lamont, and hereby commend Ryan Kwasniewski for demonstrating outstanding citizenship and service to the Village of Lamont and our residents. Congratulations. I know, Ryan, we got some gifts for you. But before we do that, real quick, I want to personally thank you. I've gotten to know you over the last 4 years. It's been an honor. And I really appreciate all the dedication and commitment you've had. You've done an excellent job. You've been a great trustee to work with. Unlike what the majority of people think, we really only see each other in these public meetings. Sometimes, throughout the last 4 years to get know you better. And I really enjoyed that. And again, appreciate all your hard work. And I know you got a lot of things on the horizon with your career. I could have never done what you did at your age. So I commend you. And again, really appreciate all your hard work. Thank you.
Of course. And I want to just thank everybody and all the support and everything for as long as been able to have this extraordinary opportunity to serve the community and serve with all of you guys. It's literally been a dream of mine, and I don't look at this as a goodbye, but a see you later. And I really appreciate everybody.
Stay in touch. All right.
And on behalf of the board and staff, we kicked around a contribution and we wanted to get you something special. We appreciate all your service and dedication to the village. And we know you're not going very far. We know where to find you when we have questions, but just appreciate all your help. You've been a great trustee, and just from everything from everybody here at the village. We appreciate that. And it wouldn't be, you can't get out of here without a history book. We need to update the board to get you in there, but no, I appreciate all your help.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
Good job, Ryan.
Need a motion now.
Okay. All right. With that being said, we do need a motion to accept the proclamation.
So moved.
Okay, motion by trustee McClafferty, seconded by trustee Maher. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. Motion carries. All right, mayor's mention, we have a couple of words, but we're going to save that for the second meeting so we can get the Kwasniewski family to their celebration faster, which will join them. I hope we're all invited as well. All right. So next up, clerk's report, please.
Oh, okay. That was quick. Usually you have a longer message. Well, hard to- The first ordinance on the agenda to be passed this evening is ordinance O-21-21. And this is an ordinance extending special use approval for a residential plan unit development located at the northeast corner of Covington Drive and 127th Street in Lamont, Illinois. And that's known as Covington Knolls Unit 8.
Okay, need a motion, please.
So moved. Second.
Okay, we have a motion by trustee McClafferty, seconded by trustee Snagowski. Is Jason taking this?
Jason's taking this one.
Jason, go ahead, Jason, fire away.
Thank you. We have a routine ordinance here. The developer Gallagher and Henry has requested additional time to begin development on Covington Knolls Unit 8. It was approved by the board on June 8, 2020. We did discuss this at a committee of the whole, and we relayed to Mr. Gallagher our desire to get started sooner rather than later. But we are presenting the policy of the village, which is to allow a 1-year extension to the PUD approval.
Thanks, Jason. Any questions or comments? The only question, comment I have, Jason, I know we talked a little bit about this. You know, they have a big dirt pile out there. I know progress, that's what comes with progress. But again, you know, that's something they need to address between now and starting. We'd love for them to get up and running. It's a great seller's market right now. I know they know that.
Yep.
But again, looking forward to getting them up and running and getting some development out there.
Yep, we'll keep pushing for it.
Okay, great. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it. Any other questions, comments? Roll call, please.
Kittredge,
Yes.
Kwasniewski,
Yes.
Maher,
Yes.
McClafferty.
Yes.
Snagowski,
Yes.
Stapleton.
Yes.
Okay, motion approved.
The next ordinance, if passed this evening, would be O-22-21. And this is authorizing the execution of an amendment and an annexation agreement for 8.3 acres located at 12801 and 12895 McCarthy Road in Lamont, Illinois. This is the Villas of Equestrian Meadows.
Okay, need a motion, please.
So moved. Second.
Okay, we have a motion by trustee Stapleton, seconded by trustee Kwasniewski. Jason, are you taking this as well?
Yes, sir. And glad to hear trustee Kwasniewski get into the minutes with the second there. You should let him.
He was keeping us on the edge of our seats.
So this is the first of 4 ordinances we have tonight related to the Villas of Equestrian Meadows. As explained in the public hearing, the corner parcel 12801 was already annexed into the village and is subject to an annexation agreement. The Castletown has a contract to purchase the adjacent property at 12895. And so we are amending the original annexation agreement to cover both of those properties.
Thanks, Jason. Any questions or comments by the trustees? Okay, roll call, please.
Kittredge,
Yes.
Kwasniewski,
Yes.
Maher,
Yes.
McClafferty,
Yes.
Snagowski,
Yes.
Stapleton.
Okay, motion approved.
Okay, the next item, if passed this evening, would be ordinance O-23-21. And this is annexing to the Village of Lamont approximately 2.41 acres located at 12895 McCarthy Road in Lamont, Illinois. Again, that's the Villas at Equestrian Meadows.
Okay, need a motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion by trustee Kittredge, seconded by trustee McClafferty. Jason, anything else to add?
No, sir. This is the parcel between McCarthy, the existing annex parcel, and those homes on Saddlebrook.
Great, thanks. Any other questions for Jason on this one? Okay, roll call, please.
Kittredge,
Yes.
Kwasniewski,
Yes.
Maher,
Yes.
McClafferty,
Yep.
Kowalski,
Yes.
and Stapleton.
Yes.
Okay, motion approved.
The next item on the agenda passed this evening would be an ordinance O-24-21. And this is amending the zoning map of the Village of Lamont from R1 Single Family Detached Residential District, R4 Single Family Residential District, and B3 Aerial Commercial District to a R5A single-family detached and attached residential district for 9.72 acres located at 12801 and 12895 McCarthy Road in Lamont, Illinois. Again, the villas of Equestrian Meadows.
Okay, need a motion, please.
Second.
Okay, motion by trustee Kittredge, seconded by trustee Maher. Jason?
Yeah, to explain, when the village annexes land, it defaults to R1 residential. So rezoning is necessary. In this instance, it cleans up a number of existing zoning districts that are out there and puts the entirety of the PUD under the R5A single family residential district.
Thank you, Jason. Any questions for him? Roll call, please.
Kittredge,
Yes.
Kwasniewski,
Yes.
Maher,
Yes.
McClafferty,
Yes.
Kowalski,
Yes.
Stapleton.
Yes.
Okay, motion approved.
The next item is passed this evening, another ordinance, O-25-21, and this is granting a special use for the preliminary planned unit development, a PUD, and plat for a 32-unit duplex subdivision on 16 lots of the 9.72 acres located at 12801 and 12895 McCarthy Road in Lamont.
Okay, need a motion, please.
So moved. Second.
Okay, we have a motion by trustee Stapleton, seconded by trustee McClafferty. Jason?
So this final ordinance here for the villas at Equestrian Meadows is for the preliminary planned unit development. As we saw at the committee of the whole, it's a 32-unit duplex subdivision made up of 16 lots. Among the issues that came up at the committee of the whole were a trail loop that would be on McCarthy and Bell, as well as a berm and adequate screening on Bell Road. So working with the applicant and their attorney, we included the trail loop, 8-foot wide asphalt path on both McCarthy and Bell as part of the annexation agreement. The preliminary plat shows only the 6-foot path on McCarthy, but the 8-foot path was included as part of the annexation agreement. And we were assured by the village engineer, that there'd be adequate room for the berm and landscaping that was shown on the plat along Bell Road.
Thanks, Jason. And again, the builder, Castletown, Marty McDonald and Ann Bell, they do just a phenomenal job here in town, a good track record. Excited to always have a builder that we're familiar with. We wish them nothing but the best of luck. I don't know if we have anyone here or online.
I see a McDonald on mute, so, and one you didn't mention, Mayor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, there is a.
Is that James?
Yes.
Hi, James. I did not mean to overstep you, and thank you, and good luck with your development.
I'm your number 4.
James, do you have anything for us? No? Okay, well, we wish you nothing but the best, James, and Marty and Ann. And with that being said, roll
you.
call.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Hi, John, I have a quick question.
I'm sorry, Dave, go ahead.
So the documentation we have doesn't include the trail, but they're going to add it. So on this PUD, what are we doing to ensure that it states that? I know we've had in the past some confusion on PUD.
Yeah, no, we had it included as part of the annexation agreement. So as part of the amended annexation agreement, it states that there'll be
At
a,
8 foot, Dave,
Yeah.
instead of 6.
Okay, thank you.
Just ran out of time for getting the plat, but it's in the agreement.
Perfect. I just wanted to make sure it was in there somewhere.
Anyone else? Any questions, comments? Okay, roll call, please.
Kittredge. Kwasniewski.
Yes.
Maher.
Yes.
McClafferty.
Yes.
Snagowski.
Yes.
Stapleton.
Yes.
Okay, motion approved.
The next item, if passed this evening, would be a resolution. It would be R-27-21, and this is authorizing the purchase of softener salt from Compass Materials and Midwest Salt Limited.
Okay, need a motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, motion by trustee Kwasniewski, seconded by trustee Snagowski. Ralph, you taking this?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. So with this resolution, we're asking for the board to waive the bid process due to, we would like to purchase from two different vendors with this. It's our softener salt that we purchased for our well houses, not to exceed $120,000. It gives us options to, on the ordering when they can provide us with the salt. Sometimes they can't. So this has been working out very well, and staff recommendation is to approve the resolution for the softener salt at $120,000, not to exceed.
Thanks, Ralph. Never too early to start thinking about snow, right, Ralph?
Well, this is for
No,
softener
I'm
salt.
sorry, this is for our water system. I take that back. But but as far as the water softener, with our water system, Ralph, is there a need for that second vendor? Are they running short? Did they run short last summer with us?
No, they didn't run short, but sometimes the delivery options aren't there, and we'll be waiting. So it's nice to have that backup online. So that's what we've been doing. It's been working out very well.
Okay, great. And how often do they deliver the salt?
Depends on the pumpage, on how much water we're using. So if we're using a lot of water, we're ordering much more salt. So and vice versa, you know. So it depends on the pumpage, Mayor.
Got it. So we're never in a situation where we're running out of inventory. There's always enough on hand, correct?
Yes.
Got it. Okay, awesome. All right. With that being said, any other questions or comments for Ralph? Roll call, please.
Kittredge. Yes. Kwasniewski.
Yes.
Maher.
Yes.
McClafferty.
Yes.
Snagowski.
Yes.
Stapleton.
Yes.
Okay, motion approved.
The next item is also a resolution, if passed this evening, R-28-21. And this is authorizing the purchase of water meters from the Water Resources Incorporated.
Okay, great. Need a motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
All right, motion by trustee Snagowski, seconded by trustee Kittredge. Ralph?
Come on, you guys were quicker with those board approvals, but this is for our water meter purchases. The $80,000 to purchase water meters for this year. We're looking at roughly 300 meters to buy, and 90% of those are new installs. So that's great news. So we're going with Water Resources, which we've been dealing with for the last 25 years with the technology that we have in place right now. This is the way to go. So staff recommends the resolution to be approved for $80,000 to Water Resources.
Thank you, Ralph. Any questions or comments for Ralph? Roll call, please.
Kittredge. Yes. Kwasniewski.
Yes.
Maher.
Yes.
McClafferty.
Yes.
Snagowski.
Yes.
Stapleton.
Yes.
All right, motion approved. All right, thanks, Charlene. Next up, Mike, do you have anything for us?
It wouldn't be a meeting this last year without a report on COVID, right? Officially on Friday, we entered the bridge, phase 4.5, and there are far less restrictions. Essentially, the big changes you'll see is you'll see 60% of the capacity at the Cubs and White Sox game. Well, I don't know the White Sox game, but I'm not a White Sox fan. But 60% of the stands can be filled. Restaurants will be a little more capacity that have been restriction, and recreation as far as gatherings can be indoor social events of 250 people, and outdoors 500 people. The key to this is reason we hit that was because of various amounts of vaccinations. And if we pass it to 14-day periods, so 28 days as of June 11th, we would go into phase 5, which is absolutely no restrictions. We're back to the way we were before COVID. So June 11th could be the big day that we're back to normal.
All right. Thanks,
That's
Mike.
it. Thank you.
Appreciate it. George, Administrator Report.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Yeah, just to piggyback up what Mike had mentioned, and we can go through it in a little bit more detail in our future meetings, but just resetting our board meeting schedule. You'll see here at the board, we finally have the whole group together, getting the band back together. Great job, everybody. We're trying to keep everybody separated as much as possible. And, if there's still an opportunity where we're telling people either tonight and going into the future meetings, as a member of the public, if you absolutely have to be in attendance or staff, please reach out and we'll make accommodations to do so. But we will keep the Zoom option going for the time being. If you remember the long disclaimer that the mayor read earlier on, we haven't really received any guidance from the governor's office since very early in the pandemic. Supposedly we're going to hear a little bit more from the state legislature or the governor on how we're able to keep remote options going in the future. Even when we get everybody back together and back to normal, it is a great option to keep in place, and we don't have that yet. But for the time being, for the rest of May, we're going to continue in this configuration, be able to spread out a little bit, keep people at home most possible. And then in June, we'll see what type of guidance we get from the state. I don't know, Mike, did you have anything else that you're hearing on how other towns are handling it? And we're still
Some
waiting
are doing the hybrid option. Some are doing where they'll have a certain amount of trustees show up. Others are trying to do what other institutions are doing, is just 60% capacity in any room. That's what I've read. So, we will know more, as you said, on June 3rd is when the governor's declaration of emergency expires. So we'll see if he renews it. I expect that he will for at least a week, but we'll know more. And you're right, the Open Meetings Act has been amended. We'll see if the legislature decides to allow the Zoom option for the future.
Yeah, and talk from a staff level and with Mike, our meetings are very rarely will we have a meeting where we have more than 25 people or 50. But some of our subcommittees, our planning and zoning, if there's a large development, we get 50 to 60 people in this room, and we have, even during bridge phase and beyond, that might be considered unsafe. So we're still operating in a little bit of a gray area, and we're waiting for more guidance, Mr. Mayor.
Okay. Thanks, George. Thanks, Mike. Okay, next up, any board reports?
I'd like to wish Ryan the best. We'll miss you, and hope you'll be back here soon.
Appreciate it.
It's been a pleasure.
Anyone else? Ryan, it's your last chance.
Just can't thank everyone enough. It's been an extraordinary opportunity.
Awesome. Well, thanks again. And as we said earlier, we know where you live, and don't be a stranger. So thank you. All right. Any unfinished or new business? Any staff reports?
I have one.
Ralph, I think you had one item. Go ahead, Ralph.
Oh, Ralph, come on.
Yeah, first off, thank you, Ryan, for your service. We appreciate it, to the whole Kwasniewski family. That's awesome. We'll see you around town for sure. Just wanted to give a quick construction update. Main Street, the work has started down there. Please be careful driving through the work zone. That should be going all summer. Also, we're looking for approval from IDOT still on an environmental issue on McCarthy Road. So once that comes, hopefully this week, PT Farrell is going to be hitting that job pretty hard, and drive safe through there as well. Also, our water towers has been completed, and I hopefully everybody's happy. I think it looks great. We actually had a world famous restaurant call our shop this morning asking who did the work on our water tower, because they want to do one on their property. It's the White Fence Farm, world's greatest chicken. So they're looking to do their water tower, so they liked ours, so we gave them the contact info. So that's about it for tonight, Mr. Mayor.
Thanks, Ralph. All right. Any unfinished or new business? All right. Next up, audience participation. George, you gonna take this?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Mayor. If there's anybody in attendance that wants to speak, you can raise your hand or go up to the podium. But I also will keep it open for anyone who's in attendance online. Nothing? All right, everyone's shy. It's all right. No comments, Mr. Mayor.
Thanks, George. All right, so no executive session tonight. With that being said, I need a motion to adjourn tonight's first half meeting.
So moved.
Second.
All right, we have a motion by trustee Snagowski, seconded by trustee Kwasniewski. Roll call, please.
Kittredge. Yes. Kwasniewski.
Yes.
Maher.
Yes.
McClafferty.
Yes.
Snagowski.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Awesome, motion approved. Thanks, everyone, for coming out. First half of the meeting, we're going to take a slight break, and then we'll have tonight's second half with the installation of the new board members. So hang in there.